This weekend, Ollie Webb Center Inc.'s Art of Imagination program is showcasing a whimsical and inclusive take on Alice in Wonderland. So for more on this, we have some of the cast and production team here from the show. Leanne, how about you start? Can you introduce yourself?
Yes,
Let us know your involvement with the show.
I'm Leanne Gonzalez. I'm one of the actors in the show. I play one of the 3 Alices. So, yeah.
I'm David Ackerman. I'm the education director at Ollie Webb Center Inc. and co-producing the show and acting in it as well.
Yeah, I'm Jim Hoggett. I'm the artistic director at Ollie Webb Center, and I'm doing the same stuff he's doing, pretty much.
So before we talk about the specifics of Alice in Wonderland, can you tell us a little bit about Art of Imagination? What is the program?
Sure.
Ollie Webb Center Inc., we support individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. The Art of Imagination is our performing and visual arts program to bring arts into the community.
And every year we do a big inclusive theater production, which is what this is, and then present it and have about 60% of the group are people with disabilities, and about 40% don't have disabilities, and we bring professional actors and professional artists in.
Awesome. So how many people are involved in this production?
I want to say about 50.
Yeah, overall, I'd see right like on stage in the moment would be about 30, but sorry, this cord is falling over. But
I think we have 25 in the cast.
Yeah.
We were looking at yesterday.
And that's about what we usually do, is about that many. So.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit more about the program. Why did you start it? Why did you want to create something like this here for the Metro?
Well, this is kind of our executive director Lori Ackerman's baby. It was kind of her concept on what she wanted, and then she and a woman, Dina Launderville, who used to work with us, they went up to Minneapolis and saw a program there called Interact Center. It was forgot, and loved what they did, and then the Interact came down and did some work with our program. This before I was there, and then they just built a program from that. So, and then I came on about 15 years ago, and went from there. We create theater, we do classes and projects that are visual arts as well. So it's a fully round arts program, and it's part of our education program, which is David, our education director's program, which is we sit inside of.
Leanne, for you were telling me a little bit earlier, you just recently got into acting and performing.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit more about your experience.
So I met them right after my autism diagnosis, around 18, 19. And I've been doing it since then, and I'm 21 now. It's really, really fun. I highly recommend it. We did La Llorona, Tales of Italia, Dojinki, and then this one. Those are the ones that I've been a part of.
And she was shy when we first met.
I was very, very shy. I was still hiding behind my mom as a shield from the people, but everyone is so nice, very welcoming, very accommodating. If you weren't comfortable doing something, they would find a way to make it work for you in any way you'd feel comfortable.
Would you say being a part of this program and being a part of theater sort of brought out a new side of you?
Yes. It's I'm very happy that I can be so creative in this, and it really helps with let's say like interviews, like the thinking and the processing, and like the more creative way of thinking of your thoughts. It really helps with that for me personally.
Absolutely. Why do you think it's important to have a program like this that you can be a part of, your peers, friends now?
I have met so many wonderful people, and it's so hard to find, for me at least, to find people like-minded in the sense of disability, but being able to find a place for us and get along and learn to work with each other. It's wonderful.
Absolutely. You know, what is the importance of having arts education programs like this? You're the education director.
I firmly believe in the arts. It makes better humans. It's culture. It teaches humanity just how to be a good person, and the arts have existed forever. And so I think it's important that everybody's included and everybody's telling their story. Visibility is super important. I'd say now more than ever.
And for the show itself, Alice in Wonderland, who wants to tell me a little bit about the show? Obviously, if people know the classic story, they'll know it, but this has a little bit of a twist.
Yeah.
Well, we partnered with Kevin Lawler from the Great Plains Theater Commons, who just kind of started talking to him a couple of years ago, said that we do this inclusive fall theater production every year, and he got really interested, and I don't remember how we came on Let's Do Alice, but
tell you.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Kevin Lawler, the artistic director at the Great Plains Theater Commons, invited us to come and do a reading of some original plays that our students had written, and we'd written them with I think it was Y Arts we worked with that time, and they were great. And then we did a public performance, and then the Great Plains invited us to do a reading there, and Kevin came and saw it. They're a great friend of ours, and Kevin was real inspired by what we did, but he was really inspired by a particular actor. I won't say who, but he was just really charmed, and it made him think of Alice in Wonderland. And he started thinking. He said, what if we did a project? So he approached Carrie Nath, who was our managing director at the time.
Carrie.
Yeah, Carrie's great. She's around.
Yeah. So what do you hope audiences will take away from the production when they come to see it?
I'd say what we've heard from our past shows is a lot of people, I hate to put it in these terms, but people will be like, okay, you're doing a show with people with disabilities. What's that going to look like? And they come away and they're like, wow, that was just an amazing night of theater, and didn't even think about the people that were in the show specifically. And so we want to just present amazing theater with an underrepresented population. To kind of circle back to your question about like what's the take on Alice, I think it's sort of presenting the idea of what does Wonderland look through the lens of disability. So what does the world look like to people that might think a little bit differently? And I'm just hoping they walk away just thinking about things.
Absolutely. Definitely an important conversation to be had. If people do want to come out and see the show, when's it happening? Where's it happening? And how can they do that?
So we have 3 performances, October 16th through the 19th. Thursday, October 16th is also tied in with our annual gala fundraiser.
Oh, it's so fun. I love it.
So it's that performance is not open to the public, but tickets for our gala are open if you would like to purchase them. And then we're doing our regular public performances on Friday, October 17th, and a matinee on Sunday, October 19th.
Awesome. So much excitement. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you for
Learn a little bit
having
more
us.
about
Yeah,
the show.
thank you so much.
We're going to have all of this information for you up on our website, firstlord6.com.